Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into I was gonna say another episode of Universe Mode on the JPG channel, but I mean we got some stuff happening backstage right now. My goodness gracious, Bronson Reed, I am told, has been waiting for Gunther to arrive to the arena for like 3 hours now, and here he is. Gunther just arrived in that black car you see right where these guys are fighting at, and Bronson Reed quite literally making sure it is on site with the World Heavyweight Champion after Gunther laid him out last week with the World Heavyweight Championship in the face. And now, wait a minute. The hell's Bronson Reed got planned here? Gunther's already bleeding. My goodness gracious. Bronson Reed just slammed Gunther's hand right onto that car. What the hell is going on to open Friday Night SmackDown, folks? This is the show before the Elimination Chamber. And now Bronson Reed just laying out the ring general. A little bit of payback from the #1 contender, from the challenger when we get to Perth, Australia. Gunther trying to fight back here, but certainly being blindsided was the ring general. Bronson Reed, like I said, has been waiting for Gunther to arrive the arena for quite some time now. And he could not wait to get his hands on Gunther before the big match. This rivalry has quickly heated up here on Friday Night SmackDown, leading into the Elimination Chamber as Bronson Reed looking to send a not-so-subtle message to the ring general ahead of his World Heavyweight Championship match. And now Bronson Reed just dragging Gunther wherever he damn well pleases, shoulder first into the car, chop right to the face. I don't think Bronson Reed really appreciated Gunther trying to send him a message last week. As now what the hell's Bronson Reed got planned here? Trying to send Gunther almost into the little backstage, what is the area where we get our shipments in and then get all of the ring supplies that we need. Bronson Reed and Gunther attacking each other just literally days before the Elimination Chamber. Gunther and Bronson Reed smacking the piss out of one another. We got to get some order backstage. Why are these two still allowed to be fighting? And now, wait a minute, Bronson Reed now sending Gunther into the glass. My God. The glass just shattered upon impact, just at the sight of the ring general Gunther. And now Bronson Reed is not playing any games, folks. Bronson Reed is certainly not playing any games as he just completely annihilates our World Heavyweight Champion. When have you seen Gunther in such turmoil like this? Bronson Reed laying out the ring general. I don't think there's going to be anything left of Gunther to be defending that World Heavyweight Championship in Australia. As now he sends Gunther flying halfway into out of the parking lot now. Like I said, we're like almost, well, we're near the actual arena itself. I mean, we're in the arena. We're near the actual the ring itself. The outside by the fans, as a matter of fact, is now Gunther trying to put to sleep the monster, a pissed off monster in Bronson Reed. He's got a sleeper hold. Gunther just trying to fight for his life at this point, if you ask me. Bronson Reed, though, with a headbutt right to the face. That is ugly to watch. And now Bronson Reed, what the hell's he got planned here? Gunther's in a bad way. Bronson Reed, a sit-out powerbomb through the table. A sit-out powerbomb through the table wipes out the ring general. This is indeed awesome, folks. This is a little bit of a preview as to what we can expect in Bronson Reed's home country of Australia. And these two are still going. You would have thought the table would be enough to put the ring general out for the night. Bronson Reed is still on the attack of Gunther. As you can see, the little promo segment area. Bronson Reed now just goading Gunther. And here comes Gunther. He's right back on the attack, going for a clothesline. Got suckered in, though. Oh, Bronson Reed wipes him out. Our camera has been following these two all night long since literally Gunther's arrival. As now Bronson Reed, oh, a big drop kick. Stuns Gunther, perhaps just for a second, but now it's Gunther finally on the attack a little bit of his challenger. Bronson Reed now. Could be in a bit of a trouble as now Gunther grabbing a steel chair. Bronson Reed slow to get up to his feet, but look out! Just got that chair smacked right out of his hand, courtesy of a huge lariat at the hands of Bronson Reed. And now Bronson Reed looking to drag Gunther perhaps into the arena. Where the hell's Bronson Reed going with Gunther? We'll have to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, Bronson Reed has dragged Gunther all the way out to the arena, right in front of this sold-out crowd. Friday Night SmackDown. The Ring General and Bronson Reed going back and forth right now. The World Heavyweight Championship is not on the line for another 24 hours. And yet, Gunther and Bronson Reed cannot stand each other enough to want to tear each other apart. And literally all this stemming from the fact that the Ring General just laid Bronson Reed out last week with a strike of the World Heavyweight Championship right to the face. And now it's Gunther and oh, look at this. Gunther throwing Bronson Reed around. When do you see Bronson Reed get manhandled like that? Just as we just asked between Gunther getting manhandled. And now, wait a minute, we're right in the crowd. Reed and Gunther going back and forth now. Bronson Reed and their World Heavyweight Champion. Combustible elements all over Friday Night SmackDown. Bronson Reed now standing his ground. That's a big man to be trying to Irish whip anywhere. He's not going to go anywhere that he doesn't want to. A huge jawbreaker from Reed. And they are in the crowd, folks. Bronson Reed and Gunther going back and forth, just throwing some live rounds at each other. And the damn referees, the damn security can't do nothing about it. These are two of the most powerful individuals on Friday Night SmackDown. And now a huge uppercut by the Ring General, stunning the big man. Oh, and Bronson Reed now. Another uppercut, trying to just trying to really fight for his survival at this point is the Ring General. Taking out Bronson Reed now. All this starting earlier tonight with Bronson Reed quite literally told Gunther it was on scene, it was on site, and indeed it was on site because he literally waited for this man to get out of his car before assaulting him. And now Bronson Reed laying in those forearm strikes right to the face of the Ring General. Back and forth we go. Bronson Reed and Gunther. These two will meet for the championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, in Bronson Reed's home country of Australia. Can Bronson Reed defeat the Ring General? It'll be Gunther's second loss here in Universe Mode, but it would certainly do a lot to derail his momentum heading into the WrestleMania. He might not even find himself on the Mania card if he loses that match. And now again, Gunther, again for a second time, trying to put the big Aussie to sleep. Bronson Reed, though, refuses to go to sleep. He refuses to get put out by the Ring General just days before their huge championship match in his home country of all places, sending Gunther into those chairs. And now a big chop right to the chest. And oh no, that's the last thing Bronson Reed needs to see is two more tables. Bronson Reed already put Gunther through a table in the backstage. Believe me, he would love to do it again, as I just said. And oh no, look out, Gunther. Bronson Reed has bad intentions on the mind. Just threw Gunther through the table with an Alabama slam. Who the hell is going to stop these two from tearing each other apart? I don't think anybody has the guts to do so. And now Bronson Reed has Gunther right where he wants him. And now, wait a minute, what the hell is Bronson? Oh, I think he was going for a power bomb through that table. Gunther better thank his lucky stars that he got out when he could. As now it's the ring general back on the attack here. He has a steel chair, just threw it at the head of Bronson Reed. Somebody's got to stop this. These guys are going to fight each other all night. They might fight each other until they get to Australia. They might fight each other on the plane to Australia. Keep these two as separated as you can on that flight, or they're going to have to do an emergency landing. As now Bronson Reed still controlling the majority of this offense. If you even want to call it offense, it's not a match. It's a fight. It's a damn fight. As now Bronson Reed gets thrown right into that barricade. And now Gunther back on the attack here. As now Bronson Reed absolutely just shaking off those strikes. Look out. Oh my goodness. He almost got thrown right into the crowd. I mean, there's got to be a little bit of cause of a certain safety of the fans. I mean, we got to get, like, we got to restore order. That's just what we got to do. As now Gunther laying in some heavy strikes right to the forehead. Oh, and he just busted up Bronson Reed now. Reed busted him up earlier. The blood seemingly dried up, though, as now Gunther again trying to humiliate Bronson Reed in this crowd. But Bronson Reed, the damage could be done, as now the ring general just kicking dead weight at this point. But Bronson Reed now trying to fire up here. Wait, here comes the Aussie eating those chops for breakfast, and he's bleeding from the forehead. But here comes Bronson Reed laying into the ring general, sending him into the barricade. And now Bronson Reed jumps the barricade. Look at all this blood on Bronson Reed's face, and yet he's still somehow on his feet. What the hell is Gunther going to have to do to pin this man, let alone keep him down? Bronson Reed now, he's got those steel steps. Gunther's laid out. Gunther is laid out. Bronson Reed is lying in wait for the World Heavyweight Champion to get back up on his feet. Oh, he just threw those steel steps right at the face of the World Heavyweight Champion. Gunther's out. Gunther's out. He's trying to fight off Bronson Reed, though. He's trying to fight off the big Aussie. As now Bronson Reed, look out, big Samoan drop right on those steps, and you saw Gunther go right for his back. He clenched his back as soon as that Samoan drop hit. And now, wait a minute, Bronson Reed, what the hell do you got planned here? Gunther's on the announce table. We've seen Reed do this in the past to Strowman. Bronson Reed looking to put the World Heavyweight Champion through the announce table with the tsunami. A tsunami splash from Bronson Reed. And if that is the sight in Australia, then, well, we got a new World Heavyweight Champion, folks. Well, that was certainly a chaotic way to start our show. We finally got a little bit of a restoration here. Bronson Reed and Gunther, I'm told, have left the facility for the remainder of tonight. And I only wish that Bronson Reed would have laid this jackass out in the process. MJF is out here as he is getting ready to meet his maker, because the devil, so to speak, is going to meet the returning Aliester Black to kick off what should have been the start of the show. That's how we planned to start the show. That was the opening match on the card, but Bronson Reed had other ideas in mind, as he clearly wanted to send a message to the World Heavyweight Champion, letting Gunther know his days are numbered. And when they get to Australia, that Bronson Reed is going to rip that World Heavyweight Championship away from the ring general and go on to one of the main events of WrestleMania, which I am told, folks, WrestleMania is going to be a 2-night extravaganza. It's going to be broken up into 2 nights, which means a lot more opportunities for superstars to find themselves on the card, with WrestleMania now being 2 nights. Technically, there'll be a main event on each night, so really, you know, there's 2 main events for WrestleMania, and of course those are those are reserved for the Royal Rumble winners, that being Miss Sasha Banks and, of course, John Cena, which we know John Cena and Cody Rhodes will indeed be main eventing night 2 of WrestleMania. So Sasha Banks, at the end of the day, will be main eventing the first night of WrestleMania. And the only question is who her opponent is going to be.
From Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, weighing in at 230 pounds, Marcel Black.
And here we go, folks. Aliester Black's much-awaited return to the ring. It has been nearly a year since we've seen Black, formerly known as Malachi Black. He has returned back to the name of Aliester Black in this recent uprising of himself. Like I said, it was around the Royal Rumble season last year that we saw Black, and he was actually fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship at that point against the ring general Gunther in a losing effort, of course. But Aliester Black is finally back, and he kind of had his moment ripped from him by MJF, eliminating him from the Royal Rumble in Cincinnati a number of weeks ago. And we saw exactly how much Black appreciated that, because after MJF's match with Ricochet a few weeks back, Aliester would get his receipt in the form of a Black Mass swift kick to the jaw of a man that runs his mouth a little too much in MJF, and believe me, he's going to pay the price here tonight at the hands of Aliester Black. Here we go, MJF, Aliester Black getting ready to officially start the show. As MJF tries to go for an Irish whip, immediately gets reversed, a huge kick right to the midsection of MJF. Aliester Black now sending MJF into the other corner, a huge clothesline, now elbow straight. Look at this combination from Black. Absolutely stunning MJF that time. But now MJF trying to stay in the fight here, just set Black right on his neck. And with that groundbreaking announcement of WrestleMania being 2 nights, of course, going to be the debuting show of WWE 2K25 as well, just like last year when we debuted 2K24 on WrestleMania night. I mean, that a lot of superstars are going to be wanting to find themselves on one of those nights' card, and that opens up a realm of possibilities for multiple superstars. Really, I mean, we're not going to just see championship matches go down on that night. We're going to see the not the collision. We're going to be seeing the culmination is the word of multiple rivalries that have been building for the last year or so. We're going to be seeing epic fights of only WrestleMania proportions. I mean, everybody turns their intensity up a notch during this time of the year. And we already know one major match at WrestleMania will be the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes against the Royal Rumble winner, John Cena. And what a match that's going to be. Quite simply, 2 completely different generations of the face of the company going head to head in what could be Cena's final year as an active competitor. There's now MJF singling in on the arm of Alister's. No doubt about it, going to be setting up for that Salt of the Earth armbar that he defeated Ricochet with a number of weeks ago. A huge elbow drop. MJF has really found a groove in this match. As now look at this, MJF looking to take Aliester Black over. What does he got planned here? No! A tombstone pile driver. Tombstone pile driver connects to Alister. This could be it. I mean, a tombstone pile driver puts away multiple people, but Aliester Black getting the shoulder out. MJF clearly trying to put Black right back on the shelf, and I don't think Black is really going to appreciate that, as now here comes Alister back into this one. And now look at these pinpoint accuracy strikes from the Muay Thai veteran himself, Aliester Black. Now double foot stomp. Here comes Aliester. Off the ropes. Oh! A huge running Meteora connects. 1, 2. Only gets a 2 count. Only gets a 2 count, does Aliester. As now look at this. MJF in the corner. A huge crossbody connects. A huge crossbody connects to Aliester. And now wait a minute. Aliester Black over the top rope. Over the top rope to MJF, wiping out MJF. Oh, what a kick right to the face. A kick right to the face of somebody that is so deserving of one. As now, Aliester, I try to be unbiased, but MJF just, I don't know, man. There's something about him. There's something real about this guy that you just want to punch him. And now a huge move by Aliester that time. MJF sweeps the leg, though. You have to credit MJF for staying in the fight with Black here tonight. And despite the car crash events that happened to open our show, we are back on track now. We have the last of the SmackDown side of Elimination Chamber qualifiers on the women's portion. Jade Cargill versus the returning Kairi Sane, a woman that returned back at the Royal Rumble. Kairi Sane looking to find herself right back in the title picture if she can defeat Jade Cargill, a former women's world champion in her own right. And then our main event is a monumental one. 2 members of the men's elimination chamber in Ilja Dragunov and Drew McIntyre doing battle in the main event of SmackDown here tonight to take us into the elimination chamber. A huge kick right to the face of MJF. And now Aliester Black with the attack on MJF. Can Aliester Black find a way back into this one? MJF has put up one hell of a fight. I got to give it to him. A huge running Meteora connects. That could be it right there. Alister's going top rope. Double foot stomp to the heart of a man that's simply heartless. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, MJF just got the shoulder out. Some tremendous stuff from both these guys. As I said, even on MJF's side, I have to give him credit where the credit is due. And now look at this. MJF getting wiped out there at the hands of Aliester. Now look at these. Strikes right to the face. Strikes right to the face as MJF was looking to escape. There is no escape. As now, a huge throat strike. Huge throat strike gets MJF back into this one. And now, just dropped him right on the shoulder. Powerbomb right to the knee. As now MJF is somehow back into this one once again. Drives that arm right into the double knees of MJF. And got caught. Oh, what a knee strike. What a knee strike. Again, pinpoint accuracy from Black. And now it's Black looking to make MJF submit here with a submission of his own. Wrenching at the arm. Break it off. MJF with a nice reversal out of harm's way that time. And now, wait a minute. What the hell's MJF got planned here? Oh, what a neck breaker. A neck breaker not done there just yet. Into a submission of his own. Very impressive. Very impressive. Nice bridge by MJF. Trying to make Aliester Black submit in his return to the ring. I don't think that's going to really work, but you never know. Oh, what a strike right to the face. A huge strike right to the face. And now, wait a minute. Oh, and now it's Aliester. Now it's Aliester with a submission. Look at this, a variation of a sleeper hold, of like almost a dragon sleeper hold, but he's got that armed. He's got that hand in like underneath his back for that extra leverage. That was impressive by Aliester now. As now Aliester trying to stay in this one here. A kick right to the face, or to the midsection, I should say. Oh, and a knee strike right to the face. And now look at this. Snap mirror from Aliester. Big kick. Not done there just yet. The double foot stomp connects. A double foot stomp connects to MJF, and now here comes these combination of kicks avoided. MJF now out of the corner. Oh, gets a strike right to the face. Strike right to the face of Aliester. Could this be it? No. Alister's still in this one, but it could be a matter of time before MJF picks up another big victory. Here on Friday Night SmackDown is now, look at this, targeting the arm. Targeting the arm is MJF. This is how he submitted this is how he submitted Ricochet a number of weeks ago before Alister would loom over him in the darkness and lay him out with a black mass. And now, wait a minute, a nice reversal out of there. Head scissors takes MJF down. Head scissors takes MJF down. Oh, he got caught. He got caught out of nowhere with the black mass. The black mass after the head scissors under the armbar, and somehow MJF gets out of harm's way again. But wait a minute, Alister's not done there just yet. Both men bleeding from the nose or the eye, I'm not sure. A second black mass. A second black mass lays MJF out. Aliester Black with a victory and his return to the ring.
Here is your winner, Aliester Black.
All right, folks, it is time to find out who is going to be our last participant in the Women's Elimination Chamber. Will it be the Pirate Princess herself, Kairi Sane, or is it going to be the former Women's World Champion, a woman that is on a bit of a revenge tour to get that championship back in Jade Cargill? Kairi Sane certainly has a big mountain to climb if she wants to find herself on a plane to Australia just 24 hours away here as she has to defeat Jade Cargill, a very dominant athlete in the women's division. As we mentioned, a former Women's World Champion, and got that championship defeating none other than the champion herself right now, Bianca Belair. Belair, though, would get her revenge. We would get her lick back, so to speak, in Chicago, defeating Cargill. Ever since then, Cargill's been trying to find a way back to the top. And this could be her opportunity. Defeat Kairi Sane and qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Kairi Sane just pacing in that ring. I mean, she better get her game face on, because Cargill is not coming here to play around. She's coming here to take names and kick ass. And she will do whatever it needs to be done to get her championship back. The EST Bianca Belair, and of course the women's WWE champion Becky Lynch over on Monday Night Raw. Still awaiting to see who the one, the Women's Royal Rumble winner Sasha Banks is going to choose, and two, who the Elimination Chamber winner will be that will get the other women's champion that Banks does not choose. There are certainly a lot of WrestleMania implications going down 24 hours ago, just 24 hours from now at the Elimination Chamber, as Kairi Sane and Cargill both dodging each other's offense here. Maybe a little bit of studying has happened between these two. The only thing is, Kairi Sane has a lot more matches to study than Cargill does. Jade Cargill still in her first year and a half in the WWE, as Kairi Sane drops the elbow right to the jaw. and stuns Cargill. Cargill was going for an absolutely explosive spear. Kairi Sane able to reverse it, though. Look at this. Oh, takes her over. Takes her over. Only a 1 count, though. The Destino connects, but Cargill able to stay in the fight. Kairi Sane is throwing some nasty strikes Cargill's way. And now a big clothesline from the former Women's World Champion. And now look at this, just absolutely effortlessly manhandling Kairi Sane here tonight. Strikes right to the midsection, but Kairi Sane now firing back. Look out, here comes the Pirate Princess. Oh, and none of these are stunning Cargill at all. Just reverse that last one. Cargill eating those elbow strikes right to the jaw. I have no idea how. Now driving the shoulders. Kairi Sane is putting up a fight, though. Like I said, saw her return back to the professional wrestling ring in quite some time. She's been over in Japan for a number of years. And now, wait a minute, Kairi Sane. Oh, my goodness gracious. Throwing caution to the wind. The Sky Pirate herself, Kairi Sane. And now look at this. Oh, that one's got Cargill off her feet. That one got Cargill off her feet. And now, wait a minute, Kairi Sane going for another. Oh, no, drop kick. Drop kick. Might have tried to stun her, but look out. Cargill has a submission hold now locked in. Submission hold locked in on Kairi. But Kairi kicking and flailing those legs, able to escape. Oh, what a strike. That one actually knocked her out. That one might have knocked Cargill out. A huge back fist. 1. No, only a count of 1. Only a count of 1, but Kairi Sane almost stunned Cargill right then and there. And now, oh, Kairi Sane going off the ropes again. Huge running crossbody. Can Kairi Sane pick up a, I don't even know if I want to call it an upset, because Kairi Sane has a lot more experience in that ring than Jade Cargill does. But the amount of, not just the momentum, but just the entire year that Cargill has had, you know, defeating a woman like Bianca Belair will certainly get your stock to rise pretty quickly here in WWE. As now Kairi Sane sends Cargill spine first onto that apron. And now, wait a minute, Kairi Sane not done there just yet. Look out, you gotta be kidding me. The insane elbow on the outside. Kairi Sane is going for broke here tonight. She's throwing all her cards at the table. And hell, why wouldn't you? It's the last spot in the Elimination Chamber up for grabs here. Kairi Sane now from halfway across the ring. Whatever she's going for. Went for a double foot stomp. Cargill out of harm's way. And now it's Jade Cargill sending Kairi off the ropes. Caught her in midair. My God. Count of 2, Kairi Sane just surviving. It's either Cargill or Sane. One of these lasers joining a star-studded field with the likes of Charlotte Flair, Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, to name a few. What the hell? A huge European uppercut just stunned Kairi. And now Cargill calling for the kill right now. Oh, but Kairi Sane, a huge elbow. No, got caught. Got caught. Huge Russian leg sweep from Cargill now. Back and forth this match has actually been, folks. I mean, as I said, I'm not going to discredit Kairi Sane. She's a former NXT Women's Champion. A huge arm drag takes out Cargill. Cannot discredit the Pirate Princess. And now, oh, a huge elbow strike right to the face. A huge elbow strike right to the face of Cargill. Out of harm's way was Cargill that time, though. And now, wait a minute, fireman's carry position. What does Cargill have planned here? Plants her. Plants Kairi Sane. And now a huge elbow strike. Huge elbow drop. Could this be it right here? Goes for the cover. Kairi Sane again getting that shoulder out. Oh, what a kick. What a kick. Stunning Cargill. Look out. Oh, what a stunner. A wheelbarrow-esque stunner from Kairi Sane. Could that be enough? Count of 1, 2. Oh, she got a 2 count that time. She got a 2 count that time. That's a lot closer than what Cargill might want. And now went for the elbow strike. Got caught, though. And now Cargill muscling Kairi Sane up. Oh, but Kairi Sane driving those elbows right to the back of the neck. The damage has been done with those forearm strikes in the early goings of this match. Kairi Sane now ducking the attempt of Cargill. Oh, what a strike. And now, wait a minute, Cargill just going to break this woman in half over her knee. A huge backbreaker. Kairi Sane now just laid out on those ropes, just got thrown right back into the ring. The strength of this woman is absolutely undeniable. And now, wait a minute. Oh, both women had similar ideas in mind, it looked like. But look at this. Kairi Sane with a roll-up. A roll-up on Cargill. Goes for the cover. 1, 2 to go to the chamber. Oh, no. Cargill skirting her way out of it. That's the only way I can really describe what just happened. But now Jade Cargill trying to get back on track here. Setting Kairi Sane off the ropes. Big bicycle kick. A bicycle kick could be enough to get the job done. Bicycle kick to Kairi Sane. Goes for the cover. No! Sane is still in the fight. Sane is still in the fight. Frustration on Cargill's face. She needs this. She needs to find her way back into the title hunt. A championship that she lost a number of months ago in Chicago. And I went for a bulldog, I believe, that Kairi Sane got met by an elbow. Elbow strike from Cargill. Now she goes for a belly-to-belly. Kairi Sane fighting out of it this time. And now, oh, a huge elbow strike. And another one. Another one stunning Cargill. It's that brute strength that has kept Cargill in the fight here. Kairi Sane has been doing her damnedest to put this woman down. And now, oh, went for an elbow strike. Got caught. Got caught. Oh, and now in the middle of the ring, Cargill's got her up. Cargill's got her up for the Jaded. Jaded connects. Plants her in the center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Jade Cargill is heading to the Elimination Chamber, folks. And what a fight Kairi Sane put up in technically her singles competition in-ring return. But at the end of the day, Cargill refuses to be undeniable upon her mission of getting that World Heavyweight Championship back around her waist. And she moves one step closer to that, doing just that if she wins the Chamber in Australia. And speaking of the Elimination Chamber, folks, we got a monumental main event here tonight with 2 participants of the Men's Elimination Chamber. The Scottish Psychopath Drew McIntyre taking on the Mad Dragon Ilja Dragunov in a first-time ever matchup. Not only here on the JPG channel, but in WWE in general. 2 men that have more similarities than you would believe. You know, cut their teeth on the independent scene around the, European region, the UK, if you will. Traveled throughout Scotland, Ireland, all across the seas to make a name for themselves.
Weighing in at 254 pounds.
2 former NXT World Champions. 2 men that are prideful in representing their home countries, and 2 men that are absolutely have explosive personalities in every sense of the word. McIntyre and Ilja Dragunov, this could be an absolute car wreck to close a show that has been a car wreck, starting off with Bronson Reed imploding that announce table with Gunther on the announce table. Bronson Reed laying out the ring general. There's no way in hell Gunther goes in that match 100%. There's no way in hell he does. And if Dragunov and McIntyre beat the tar out of one another here tonight in the main event, they're not going into the chamber 100% either. So I don't know. This might be questionable antics for General Manager Nick Aldis to perhaps put this two of his performers in the chamber at risk of injury. But you know, Dragunov and McIntyre don't give a damn. They want to, you know, they want to kill whatever's in front of them. They're headhunters. They're carnivores, if you will, in this business. Meanwhile, Ilja Dragunov, we mentioned his similarities to Drew McIntyre. These two are both on a world championship hunt, if you will. Ilja Dragunov has been hunting the Ring General Gunther ever since he lost to him inside Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood in Sacramento. Drew McIntyre has been hunting over on Monday Night Raw, usually the WWE Championship, whether Cody Rhodes held it, Randy Orton held it, or whoever held it, McIntyre was after. But then McIntyre got traded away to Friday Night SmackDown, and ever since then, he hasn't had an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship until the Royal Rumble. McIntyre is also chasing the same man that Dragunov is chasing. McIntyre wants that rematch against Gunther, a match that McIntyre felt that he had won at the Rumble. He wants to run it back at WrestleMania in Philly, but I'm sure Dragunov would love to close his chapter in Philadelphia as well. Dragunov was the runner-up in the Royal Rumble, just second to the GOAT himself, John Cena. That certainly raised Dragunov's stocks. Not that he's already not a fan favorite as is. McIntyre throwing Dragunov face first into the turnbuckle. This is going to be a slugfest, folks. I mean, Dragunov is giving up size, but man, the strikes that he throws he can bring a giant down to his knees. As now look at this, goes for a chop and reversed it. And now just trying to wound McIntyre with these jumping sentons. And now just striking the face of McIntyre is Ilja Dragunov, lighting up McIntyre. German suplex. That's a big man to get dunked on his head. Ilja Dragunov is fired up here. We're a few short days away from the Elimination Chamber. Dragunov cannot, he's licking his chops. He's chopping at the bit to get in that chamber with those 5 other men that he could just brutally torture until his satisfactory. Oh my God, he just almost got launched into the next atmosphere. McIntyre with a huge belly-to-belly suplex. Huge belly-to-belly suplex is now Dragunov quite literally getting the boots from McIntyre. And now, wait a minute, McIntyre hoisting him up for a suplex, but Dragunov, crafty reversal. Look at this, what the hell? You have got to be kidding me. He just muscled up McIntyre almost from a deadlift position. What the hell is this guy's PR? And now look at this, deadlifting him again with a Saito suplex. What the hell is this? Ilja Dragunov, we just said at the start of this bell that he was giving up a lot of size. I don't think it even matters at this point. Dragunov just electric chaired McIntyre, and then right after that, a Saito suplex. And wait a minute, he's going for it again. He's going for it again. What the hell? What is Dragunov made out of? It's not human. It's not flesh and bone, because flesh and bone would have cracked trying to lift Drew McIntyre. McIntyre now set off the ropes and again gets met by a German suplex by this absolute beast, Ilja Dragunov. You know, we said Braun Breaker might be a wild card favorite to win the entire Elimination Chamber, as Dragunov just got sent a Glasgow kiss to the forehead. That'll stun him right in his tracks. Dragunov might be another wild card favorite to win. We got guys like Punk and McIntyre and Rollins in there, but what about the future of this business like Dragunov and Braun Breaker? And oh no, Drew McIntyre now looking to set up the Claymore attack. Oh no, McIntyre got it averted. What a big boot right to the face. A big boot right to the face stuns McIntyre and then goes right back to those sentons. Those sentons are doing their damage though, believe you me. Dragunov certainly has a game plan heading into this one. Attack the ribs of McIntyre. McIntyre was going for the Claymore strike. Dragunov had it scouted. And believe me, if he would have hit that, it would have been lights out. I don't see Dragunov kicking out of that, but this is the man that defeated Gunther. The only man to defeat Gunther in all of Universe mode. And now, oh, what the hell? Out of nowhere. A torpedo Moscow, but damn it, Drew McIntyre just got back up to his feet. How the hell did he eat a torpedo Moscow? The psychopath, the Scottish psychopath just ate a Moscow missile, if you will. And now, wait a minute, Drew McIntyre plants him with a spinning Uranagi. Dragunov could be out here. Count of two. Dragunov gets the shoulder. What a match. We said this was going to be an absolute car crash to close what has already been a car crash show. And now Dragunov. Oh, what a jumping knee strike. A jumping knee strike to McIntyre. Dragunov now. Irish whip. No, McIntyre reverses it. Sends him to the floor. McIntyre defeated Braun Strowman to get to the chamber. Dragunov defeated his long rival Sol Sikoa to get to the chamber. Both men slaying some monsters in the process. Dragunov has to slay another monster, and McIntyre here tonight. Another big boot. Another big boot stuns the brute McIntyre. And now, wait a minute, Ilja Dragunov, suicide dive averted. McIntyre had that scouted this time. And now it's McIntyre sending Dragunov into the steel steps. Dragunov could be out here. McIntyre, this could be his opportunity to close this one out. You know, bide your time, save your energy for the big show, the one that's going to lead you into the WrestleMania. My God! McIntyre throwing caution to the wind that time. Laying out Dragunov in the process. When do you see Drew McIntyre? I mean, he has a point to prove apparently in this match. He knows Dragunov is one of these guys. He's one of these demons, if you will, that the fans have really taken a liking to. He is one of the future stars of this business, is Ilja Dragunov. McIntyre knows that, and he wants to basically make a statement at the expense of Dragunov. Just stomping the chest in of the Mad Dragon. Drew McIntyre awaiting Dragunov to get back up to his feet. You know Dragunov is not going to take no countouts. Nor will he be counted out. As now, look at this. Another German suplex to McIntyre. I don't know how many Dragunov has hit at this point. Look out. Big clothesline. Not done there just yet. Comes right back around with another one. McIntyre stunned. McIntyre stunned. Look at that. The Constantine special lays out McIntyre. 1, 2. No, McIntyre just getting the shoulder out. McIntyre just getting the shoulder out. Dragunov trying to feed off the energy here. And you know exactly what he's going for. A second torpedo Moscow. Destination Scotland. That's it. 1, 2. No, McIntyre got the shoulder out. Wait a minute. Dragunov's not done there just yet. An H-bomb. H-bomb to McIntyre. That's how he defeated Sol Sikoa. That's how he qualified for the chamber. That's how he defeats I was going to say that's how he defeats McIntyre, but Drew McIntyre getting the shoulder out. Fight forever chants in the crowd. I am with this crowd. Fight forever, damn it. Dragunov and McIntyre put it on an absolute masterclass in our main event. And now, wait a minute, Drew McIntyre sends him into the ropes. Dragunov got caught. A kick to the midsection caught him. And now, wait a minute, McIntyre going for the kill right here. Going for the future shock. Dragunov finds a way out of it. And, oh, that was a hard shot to the knee of McIntyre. Went for the future shock. Dragunov using his athletic ability to get out of that one. And now it's Ilja Dragunov trying to get back into the fight. McIntyre, a big boot to the face. A big boot to the face of Dragunov. And now, wait a minute, Ilja Dragunov, though. Oh, we saw that knee get torqued earlier. Dragunov drove his shoulder into that knee. And I think that's going to be a pinpoint mark for Dragunov the more this match continues. The damage has been done. Ilja Dragunov, I believe, is bleeding from partial side of his face. McIntyre believes he has the match won right here. Does he? No, Dragunov peels the shoulder. Damage has been done to both these individuals. It has been a long, grueling war, and they still have to endure the Elimination Chamber in 24 hours. And now Ilja Dragunov fighting off, Dragunov, fighting off McIntyre, if you will. And now Dragunov driving that boot right into the face of McIntyre. Here comes Ilja Dragunov now, top rope, still taking absolute risk this late in the match. Might pay for it, though, because McIntyre just smacked his chest into oblivion. Oh, but Dragunov with a shot right to the face. Back and forth. I'm telling you, these two are going back and forth right now. Dragunov with a spinning back fist. He is absolutely spent. And I don't think he even gives a damn. Dragunov calling upon the 6 realms of hell. Look at this. Suicide dive wipes out McIntyre. Wiping out McIntyre as Dragunov sends him back into the ring. This could be Dragunov's opportunity. Drew McIntyre is ripe for the picking. Ilja Dragunov tries to drop that knee. And now McIntyre drives a forearm strike to the face for his troubles. Sends him crashing down with the white noise. White noise connects 1, 2. No, Dragunov just gets the shoulder out. The next big move ends this match. I don't care who these guys are. I don't care how resilient they are. The next big move ends this match. We are in the end game, folks. Went for a leg drop. Dragunov got up, but not very quickly. And now, wait a minute, got caught, both men running into each other. Oh, what a huge enziguri strike. Both men are down. Dragunov and McIntyre absolutely sped. This is incredible. This is incredible. Dragunov trying to send McIntyre into the turnbuckle, got caught. And what a huge jumping clothesline. A jumping clothesline on McIntyre. Dragunov is certainly the underdog in this one, but doesn't look much like one. And now look at this. Dragunov has McIntyre on the damn top rope. What the hell is he thinking? Oh my goodness, an exploder off the top rope. Who the hell is this Ilja Dragunov? And who the hell is going to be able to stop him? Second rope, H-bomb. A second rope. H-bomb knocks McIntyre out. Ilja Dragunov building some much-needed momentum as he heads into Satan's favorite structure with a smile on his face, looking to not only win the chamber, but to finally get his revenge on the ring general Gunther and finish that chapter of his life. Can he do it? We will find out at the Elimination Chamber, as he will have to survive 5 other men and 6 women will have to survive their side of the chamber.